let's hit your Seahawks real quick. I was up there on Monday and sitting there with John Schneider and on Sirius XM NFL Radio, I said, Are you comfortable with your O-line? This is after Connor Williams was getting on the field for the very first time. He was on the field on Monday. He's not doing anything, but they do say that the goal is week 1 to have him ready for that game in Seattle against the Broncos. I said, John, are you comfortable with your O-line? O-line with Abe Lucas still working back for the injury? He made a face, and he's like, and then he gave his answer and talked about all the players he's happy with. Are you happy with the Seahawks O-line?
Well, I will say, I think just about every GM across the NFL, if you ask them, are you comfortable with the O-line? I think 80% would make the same face, probably. But I actually echo that sentiment, which is to say, I think that it's in all right condition. I really liked the addition of Williams to shore up that interior, which, by the way, that was such a problem for Geno. So I've ranted about this a lot, but I think last season it was maybe underestimated how bad his pass protection was, and it was such an issue for this team on third down. It was a problem with run blocking as well. So, the hope is that it'll be better this year, but that hope hinges on Williams coming in and he's coming off of the injury and contributing immediately. And then I think, the tackle position was one that was 2 years ago looked like it was going to be this incredible strength of this team, with Charles Cross coming in at left tackle, first round draft pick, playing so well out the gate, and then Abe Lucas on the right side. I think Charles Cross is going to have a great year, but I'm a little bit apprehensive about Lucas's injury, just because there's been issues for him throughout his career, and you're going into the season with it being a question mark yet again.
As the Seahawks have obviously a new head coach, Mike McDonald, coordinators on both sides of the ball. It's Mike McDonald's defense here. I'm fascinated to see what Ryan Grubb does with that offense. Here's a hint. They are going to run the football. This is not just going to be Michael Penix thrown for 9,500 yards over the last 2 seasons at UW. They do have the weapons there, but they do want to run the football, certainly, which, of course, every offense and every coach says before the season begins.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.